Hey, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, folks, welcome back to our lesson. We're here with our year 7 stroke year 8 group, looking at expanding, brackets, and simplifying. This carries on from what we done last week. So, inshallah, let's see how it goes. Right. So, we have the first question. You have x, brackets, x minus 2. Okay, let's have Fahmi. Can you explain to us how we're going to attempt this question? It's written x, there's a little baby multiply sign in there, invisible one.
X squared.
Okay, now when we multiply this bracket, we do the same as we did last week. But now we're going to have x times by x. Let's write that down. So x times by x, and then we're going to have what? X times by
minus 2.
X times by minus 2. Now let's work that out. So when you have a letter or any number multiplied by itself, it becomes squared. Because x times by x is the same as saying x to the power of 1 times by x to the power of 1, which will give us x to the power of 2. When you multiply, we add the indices. So this one here, if you want to, you can put a little 1 there. So that'll give you x squared. And x times by minus 2 will give us?
Minus 2x.
Minus 2x, lovely. And we have finished the question. X squared minus 2x. Okay, next question. Okay, we have 3 times by x
3x.
and 3 times by plus x. Let's write it down nice and slowly. 3 times by x. And we have 3 times by plus 6. Okay, let's give it a bit of a contrast there. So 3 times by x will give us what?
3x.
Okay, and then we have 3 times by plus 6 is
Would be
plus 18.
plus 18.
The plus comes from the answer. 3 times by plus 6 is plus 18. So the symbol comes from that question itself. And that's the end of that particular question. Let's try another one. So we have, okay, here, x times by 5x. Let's write that down first of all. That's the first part of the expansion. So we have x times by 5x, which is what's that, okay, here?
This will be 5x.
Okay, it will be
5x squared.
5x squared, because the x times by the x will give the squared part. And then we have next, we have x times by plus 6. Okay, I'll put the plus there I should have put that down there first. I'll remove that. Okay, if I can. Okay. Right. Okay, let's get back to green. So we say x times by plus 6. X times by plus 6 will give us, Ruqayya? Will give us?
6x.
No. It won't give us 6x. It will give us
Plus 6.
plus 6x, because what am I supposed to do? For two mathematical things with no symbol in between them. X times by plus 6 is plus 6x. So the symbol that combines these two together comes from the calculation itself. So you can't just write a 5x squared, leave a space, and then 6x. That doesn't mean anything. Okay, next question, Mr. Yusuf. We have 2x times by 5x, which will give us what?
10x squared. No, 2x times 5x.
Okay. I'll say that again, so in English, please. 2x times by 5x will give you
10x squared.
10x squared. Because 2 times by 5 is 10, and x times by x is x squared. Lovely. Okay, Yusuf, now the next part we'll do is 2x times by,
minus 3.
let's write that down, 2x multiplied by minus 3. So, Yusuf, what will that give us?
That would give us.
So 2x times by minus 3 will give us?
Would it be minus 6x?
Done. Okay, Mr. Ali, next question.
Oh.
So now we got a slightly longer bracket. We got more things inside. So we do x times. So let's write down first of all we're going to multiply first of all. So it's going to be x times by
x
squared. Don't give me the answer yet. And the next thing we're going to multiply is x times by
3x.
X times by plus 3x, not 3x, times by plus 3x. And next we have, what is it? X times by
plus
X times by plus 4.
Plus 4.
Plus 4. Okay, lovely. Now, Mr. Ali, what is x times by x squared? Now remember, this x to the power of 1. So that will give you x to the power of this time 3.
3.
X cubed. Because we already got x to the power of 2 and x to the power of 1. So now you have x to the power of 3. Okay, what's x times by plus 3x, Ali? Quiet, I can hear the whispering in the class. Stop whispering the answers. Yeah, I want Ali to give me the answers, not you to give me the answers.
3x squared.
Plus 3x squared. Okay, next we have x times by plus 4.
4x. No,
plus 4x.
Yeah.
Done. Okay, the next question. Rokaya. How do we multiply this question? What do we do? Multiply the brackets by doing what? What do we do? So tell me what we have here.
4x times by 2x squared.
4x times by 2x squared. Next, we have 4x times by minus x. And what do you have next, Rokaya? What do you have? 4x times by minus 3. What about the minus? We don't take care of the minus? So why are you not mentioning the minus? So 4x times by 2x squared, Rokaya. What will that give us?
8x squared.
8x cubed. Because x squared times by x to the power of 1 is going to be 3. Next question, okay, 4x times by minus x is minus, what about the x? We got 4x times by x minus x. What about the x? Don't we do something with powers?
Minus 4x squared.
Next, 4x times by minus 3.
12x.
Okay, we don't take care of the sign again. You just give me answer without looking at the sign. Let's start that question again. What is 4x times by minus 3? Minus 12x. Because you keep on giving me answers devoid of any kind of idea of what we do with the negative signs. Okay, Mr. Yusuf, how do we do the next one?
We do 5 times x
And then 5 times by?
and plus 2.
And 5 times by plus 2. 5, and then what else do we do?
And then you're going to do plus 6
Yeah.
times 2x.
Right, and then?
And then you do plus 6 times minus 3.
Lovely. So 5 times by x, first of all, what will that give us?
It will give us 5x.
5x. And then 5 times by plus 2 will give us?
It will be 10x.
Plus 10.
Plus 10x.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
It's just 5 times by plus 2. Next, we have plus 6 times by 2x. That will give us?
12, no, plus 12x.
Plus 12x. And then plus 6 times by minus 3 will give us? Plus 6 times by minus 3.
Minus 18.
Minus 18. Lovely. Now, in the previous questions, when we've got to this level, we couldn't go any further. But in this particular question, we can go one step further because we got 5x and another 12x. So that gives us how much?
17.
So we now we're simplifying as well. In the previous question, we multiplied that and that was the end of the question. Now we're multiplying it and now we are also then simplifying as well. The next part, we have plus 10 and minus 18. Plus 10 minus 18 gives us?
28 minus 8. 17 minus 28.
Plus 10 minus 18 will give us? Minus 8. So that's the answer to that one. So that will give us access to do some of these questions from questions 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's the end of this particular video. The rest of the questions, folks, I'm going to give you now from page think we're on page 70.
Yeah.
Haling's expansions and factors score. Okay. Right, that's what do you do? Control shift.